All right. I think that's it. Didn't get a chance to do my add to stream. Oh my goodness. Where we at, baby? Gotta get on the screen. Boom. There we go. There we go. Live. It's not Memorex, it's live. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome, Facebook and YouTube. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak. I think we have 3 more days left, right? 3 more days left. Just wanted to come on real quick, share something with you, brothers and sisters. Now is some very, very interesting times in life, right? In general, but in particular, what's going on politically in America. And we should pay some attention to it. If not, we should follow the lead of those who have a way out for us, right? So the question there you see there is, what would an extra $5,000 do for you? Would that change your life? Would that change the trajectory, financial trajectory? Would that get you pay all your credit card bills? Because if you're in the space of money and finances and watching what's going on, you've heard and you've seen how credit card balances has increased due to the cost of inflation. So people are using their credit cards as leverage to buy things to maintain because their income is not growing along with the cost of living, with inflation. So what would an extra $5,000 do for you? I know it'll do a lot for most of us, most people, because when I was a stockbroker, they used to tell us that an extra $500 to $700. Now, keep in mind, that was in 1996. So this just add inflation to that. An extra $1,000 a month would prevent 70% of most bankruptcies. So what would an extra $5,000 do? For most of us, it'll give us a peace of mind that we have 5,000 and we can start paying this down and paying that off and being responsible for these financial commitments that we were forced to make, many of us, due to the economy. And you have to do what you have to do to survive, right? The most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us as Black people, that self-preservation is the first law of nature, to preserve yourself and then other people. All right. So $5,000, what would that do? Can you imagine? That's what, $1,250 extra a week, and you divide that by 5 days in a week, $35, $200. I'm sorry. So that can make a difference for most people. And if it won't make a difference in your life, then it definitely will be a good donation or a gift to your children. So we have to think about it. And that's why I want to present to you and share with you, brothers and sisters, and invite you to a test group. This is a test. This is a pilot that I'm running registration to the end of Ramadan to the 31st of March. And that's a free real estate wholesaling coaching program. You none of your gurus you see on social media will ever offer free coaching. And I'm kind of wondering why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because it's not about the money. It's about me paying it forward. It's about me giving back to us, those that I love the most, Black people, and putting us up on game. Because in America, there's a lot of claims out there. There's a lot of ways to make money. So who can you trust? How do you know that it works? How do you know, most importantly, if you can work it? I know how much you can make as an NBA basketball player, even if you sit on the end of the bench and you barely play. They're making hundreds or probably millions of dollars per year. So somebody kind of trying to sell me that at 60 and 5'9", and just, but I have enough sense to know, well, yeah, that's probably an opportunity that's not mathematically probable. So I'm doing this coaching program, brothers and sisters, because I'm telling you, I don't know if I ever do it again. I probably won't, because it takes up a lot of my time. And that's why when you find coaching programs, Tony Robbins, I know him as Anthony Robbins, but Tony Robbins now is he's providing coaching. He's one of the biggest, self-help guys out there, been around for decades, right? So, but he has other coaches, and then I can only imagine what he's charging. I won't find out. I shouldn't say I can't find out, but the only way to find out is I had to call him and schedule a free 30-minute consultation. Of course, I've been in sales since 1990. What's that? 35 years? So I know that's a way of finding out if there's a good match, if you're a good candidate, and really to sell you the coaching program. But I already know that they're charging no less than, on the low end, and Anthony Robbins is not a low end guy, anywhere from $10,000 on up. Okay? See, but with us, being that we come from where we come from as Black people in America, children of ex-slaves, our thing has to be customized and packaged for us. So that's why I'm coming out with this, brothers and sisters. And wholesaling, one of the benefits of wholesaling, I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons if you sign up for this coaching program. I'm not one of those that, is all rosy colors and there's no drawback. That does not exist anywhere in God's universe. That's always the opposite. But one of the beautiful things about wholesaling financially is that you can make money in chunks, $5,000 to $7,000 to $10,000, depending on how good you are in recognizing the opportunity and then turning that opportunity into cash. I've been doing wholesaling for a very long time, since 2000. Okay, I'll show you how to do it virtually. Right? That means you live in one city, find a property in another city or another state, and close the transaction, never gone to visit it. I just did that here in Georgia, in Macon, Georgia, when I still lived in Houston. Seen the property one time. Owner was in Florida. Never seen the owner, only on the phone and fax and email. Right? But chunks of cash. Just imagine if you can learn a skill set. Wholesaling, where you just work the system, right? And it's like going to the ATM machine and chunks of cash comes out. See, when you're in a financial situation, brothers and sisters, and you have to look at your own, and we can talk about this on the coaching call, you have to say, okay, $500, extra $500, $1,000 a month. If I did something part-time on the side job or whatever, that's good now. It's better than nothing. But is it better than chunks? When you have chunks of cash, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15,000, depending on your market, depending on the numbers, then that chunk can knock out credit card debt, 2 and 3 credit card debts. It can knock out medical bills. Knock it out, put a big dent in it. $100 a month or $500 a month, $1,000 a month. See, that's stretching it out. You'll get fatigued. There's something called buyer's fatigue, consumer fatigue. They get tired of the payments because they're so small. And no matter how big your financial situation is that you're trying to tackle, $5 and $7 and $10,000 chunks will knock it out a whole lot faster than $5 to $7 to $1,000, especially in real estate. Go get a rental property. They say the average profit, if you do it right and treat it like a business, have your CapEx, they call it, reserved for repairs and vacancies. You're not just paying the minimum, the mortgage and the taxes, and then the rest you want to call profits. No, what about CapEx, expenditures, vacancies and repairs? You got to put a certain percentage out every month. So when you start taking that out of your one rental property, you grossing what, $400 a month. But if you treat it like a business, not if you have a vacancy, but when you have a vacancy, not if things break, but when things break, then your net goes down to, I don't know what, $200, right? So as wholesaling, you don't have any of those problems. Wholesaling, you're getting chunks. And God forbid you get real good and you get 2 deals a month. Now you're looking at doubling from 5 to 10, from 7 to 14, from 10 to 20 in a chunk. See, when you get chunks like that, it's easy to say, oh, I'm good for a little while, and you stop doing it. See, it's nothing that forces you to do it, like if you was getting $200 every month or working on the side, doing something part-time, and you're making an extra 5 to 7, and you're chipping away at a $5,000, $3,000 credit card debt, making an extra $500 a month or $1,000 a month. But if you knock out chunks, right, and you get good so the chunks get bigger, or you get more of those, see, now you can really knock out that debt, get out of the red and into the black. If you want to be black, get out of the red into the black. We got black consciousness, good. Get out of the red into the black and get into the black as much as possible. So debt is way down there because you way in the black. So brothers and sisters, I want to come on real quick, drop this on you. God willing, we'll just keep on pushing this thing until the 31st, because I'm telling you, if you knew what I knew, you'll jump on it. If you knew what I knew about coaching, any kind of coaching, you'll go to thesecretstoWholesaling.com/coaching. Hands down, you'll do it and figure the rest out later. See, that's an entrepreneurial spirit. You get in, you figure it out later. It ain't going to kill you. It ain't going to kill you. Right? So, brothers and sisters, hit that link. We only got 10 spots. We're going to register to the 31st. Once you go there, and you'll see there's a clock ticking to let you know, like any game, the clock will run out. All right? So check it out. Go to secretstoWholesaling.com/coaching. It's right there on the screen. Write it down. And on the coaching call, we're going to deep dive, sisters and brothers and sisters. We're going to get into this. I'm just going to pour out all I can in that 6-week coaching program. Answer questions. Tell you the good, the bad of wholesaling. To teach you how to do it morally, ethically, and legally. Whatever you do, if you're conscious, you should do things only if it meets those criteria. Then you look at the opportunity. And if it's shaky and shady, then it's probably violating one of those 3. And I'm going to show you how to do it legally. Everybody wins. And I'll tell you a story about when I first started learning about no money down real estate in 1980, how I couldn't wrap my mind around it. Something was bothering me about, the whole concept as it pertains to the homeowner. But then over time, God had me to realize and come to a cognition on, okay, all right, that fits. That way you're thinking about doing it now, Daryl, fits into your moral compass. Now you won't feel bad thinking you stealing properties from people and you tricking them out their property and you hiding what it's really worth and all this other kind of stuff. See, it's a psychological game. It's right here. It's psychological. If you think you can or think you can't, you are right. So go there and check it out, brothers and sisters. If you never had a coach before, let it start now and let it start with that program. All right. We'll try to come on with tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Be looking out for it. Hit the notification, whatever. Put some comments in below, and I can answer your comments. I can answer your questions. All right. So with that being said, we out. Good night.